So March is National Nutrition Month, and it's always good to be on the lookout for healthy and tasty solutions, right?
And Rebecca Scritchfield's back with us. You were here Friday. We got interrupted by the president. Okay, that's
guess
all right.
it's okay.
So we're so glad you could come back and bring all your delicious food with you. So today we're talking about what?
So the theme for this month is Eat Right Your Way. And the bottom line is there's no one perfect way to eat. So I thought it'd be fun to bring foods that kind of balance taste and nutrition together to show how easy it can be.
Okay, so does that mean we can eat anything we like?
I think so, but in moderation. So, you know,
how do we define moderation?
Well, you know, there's a really good question. What you can do is when you look at your plate, you know, we're looking for a little bit of everything. So vegetables, fruits, some lean proteins. A lot of the examples we have today can kind of show you how you might get that balance.
And you're starting with comfort food.
Yes, so like the meat lovers out there, what you want to do with comfort foods is make sure that you pay attention to the ingredients and how it's prepared. So when you're choosing meat, you want to choose something lean and nutrient rich. Here I brought lamb sliders, which I don't know about you, but barbecue lamb sliders sounds like comfort food to me. And with these, you know, they're actually lean, so about a 3-ounce portion is 175 calories. This uses the shoulder, which is one of the leanest cuts.
And that's with the roll too?
Well, the roll would add a couple more 100 calories on that. But there's actually fruits and vegetables in there too. So there's dried plums and there's carrots and onions in there as well.
You always squeeze those vegetables in somehow, Rebecca.
I if I need to.
Okay,
so yeah, that recipe you can get at leanonlamb.com. And in addition, what you'll get from the lamb is high protein, which is real important for nice, good muscle growth and retention, helps support our immune systems, and vitamins and minerals too.
Do you like lamb,
smart
Chris?
choice.
You know, I got to admit, I'm not a big lamb eater. I don't know that I could place the taste of lamb versus something else.
You know, a lot of Americans aren't that exposed to lamb, and it has to do with they don't know how to cook it. And really, it's just like beef or chicken.
Well, that's
so
safe
you can
to say, although
slow cook it.
I don't know how to cook most things. So,
so you'd be stuck no matter what. Come over to my house and I'll make you lamb. Okay.
You know, with Greek food, when you get those gyros, is that how you say it? But that's lamb on a skewer, right?
That is.
Yeah, so I mean, I think you probably have tasted it there, right?
Yeah.
Tastes pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's simple, it's easy to prepare, tastes delicious. Good nutrients as well, which is important too.
And what's this delicious looking concoction here in the middle?
So this is, I made this section for the sweet tooth, which is me for sure. It's very hard to satisfy my sweet tooth. Okay, so this is actually a blueberry wheatberry salad. And so I'm showcasing blueberries because, you know, you want to look for natural sources of sweetness, and all fruits, a variety of fruits, are a good choice. But I mean, how convenient are blueberries? You don't have to seed them, peel them, cut them, slice them, dice them. You just rinse them and eat them. They're so easy.
And you can get them all year long.
You can get them year-round.
Great.
Yeah, in fact, in this, it uses dried blueberries and fresh. And the one note about fresh, if you notice on these ones, if you ever notice that silvery sheen that you might see, this is actually a sign that they've been freshly picked. So it's not a wax or anything like that. It's actually a sign of freshness for you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but this is a great winter hearty type salad. The wheat berries in there are going to give you good nutrients. The blueberries is only 80 calories in a cup, so you can make a cup and just nosh, nosh, nosh. And you're not going to overdo it like as if you were going to a vending machine and get a candy bar or something.
So this would be good for a side dish or like for a whole main meal?
It would be good for a side dish, or you could just add a protein and then it would be a meal.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
And then with these blueberries, I used frozen, and I'm showing a blueberry breakfast cake. But don't be fooled by cake. There's actually oatmeal in here and some eggs, so you get a nice, good balance.
And speaking of oatmeal, that's what we're smelling here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a multi-serve instant oatmeal in a resealable pouch. So, you know, normally it's in a single serve. Well, now you can make as much or as little as you like. It's also customizable. No added sugar in this, whereas in a lot of oatmeals they add the sugar. This they let you choose. So I showed the versatility.
I have this almost every day.
Yeah, or if maybe for that sweet tooth, a
Right,
little chocolate buzz, we got chocolate chips
What do
and
you think,
banana.
Chris? Could you go for that?
That's what I was eyeing, yeah. I can make oatmeal. I mean, I can handle that.
What do you think of the packets with flavoring but no sugar? Would you buy something like that?
I mean, I think that's great. I mean, one of the things that when you already have a sweet tooth, you're sort of looking at where can I not get extra sugar.
Yes.
So I know when I'm shopping that, you know, it's like usually Greek yogurt or you know, a grain cereal in the morning, and one of the things I look for is what's got the lowest sugar
they
content.
put in. Exactly. And I think Quaker realized that, and they're like, we need a product out there, you know, that will let people customize it to the max, and I think this is their solution.
See, we're learning from all you're teaching us.
Exactly.
All right, moving over here.
Last but not least, so this is my texture
bars.
people, like chewy or crunchy. I don't know if you guys have heard of Kind before, but I love what they do because they only use ingredients that you can see and pronounce, which is a smart thing. So like this is one of their new lines of bars called Nuts and Spices, and basically all these bars have 5 grams of sugar or less. So again, to your point, you know, they're not adding a lot of sugar to this bar. whole nuts, things like almonds, cashews, and aromatic spices like Madagascar vanilla, ginger, even some have dark chocolate in there, so you can get that nice balance, but you're getting a balance of energy and nutrition. They also,
what's the calories in one of those bars?
They're under 200 calories.
Okay, that's not bad.
But remember, the calorie source from here is mostly going to come from things like the nuts that are in there and very little sugar, so it's quality calories that matters.
So could you have one instead of breakfast if you're on the run?
You know, I think you could, but I might consider that breakfast one, and for breakfast two, maybe add a Greek yogurt at the office, or some hard-boiled eggs if you could do that. But this is what you would look for to be part of your breakfast too. This is their healthy grains line, and this is what they wanted to do was combine a hearty whole grain. So you got amaranth, quinoa, buckwheat, you know if you've even heard of those, but they're in here and they're good for you. And then also superfoods, so flaxseed, chia seed, blueberries, walnuts, and they combine them in kind of like their own trail mix, if you will. So you could eat it alone, you could top a yogurt with it, or eat it with some milk.
You got it topped with yogurt here, and here you're eating it alone.
Absolutely.
So. Oh, delicious. Can't wait to dig into some of this.
Yeah, we're
Rebecca Scritchfield back with us today. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to have much more after the break. Stay with us, please.